high crime rates in these $1,000,000 houses. Seen a judge make grown men cry like they childish. Only way is up, we just trying to keep a balance. Bad was saving money, so we often borrow dollars. Looking up at school, cause being bad was hella cool. Sunday morning, going to church, playing games in the pews. When it's summertime, we at Loma out the pool. Talking to the girl is trying to do what it do. Look, thinking back on my adolescence and count my blessings. Was no love stressing, the family stressing, the money stressing. Infatuated with growing up doing grown shit. Move out my daddy house and finally give me my own shit. Being grown is harder than I thought it was. Fucking women for my confidence, that's really all it was. Insecure thoughts, trying to heal it with some lust. Getting high off of women, but at least it wasn't drugs. Rolled up and on the better things. I've been looking for some peace like my nigga who was selling him. Slow down like promethazine. I was raised with the killers and the shooters, but my record clean. Late nights turn into mornings and coffee with the cream. View so good out the window, I might just go marine. Nightly visions cover my eyes, I only see the green. Started from the bottom, ended up on top of mezzanines.
I'm proud of me, finally learned how to be.
Hey y'all and welcome. Hey y'all and welcome back to the channel. If y'all are new here, my name is Ashley and this is My Sweet Perspective, where I give my take on all things TV and movie related. And y'all, we are back. Okay, this is the final night of our series PowerBook II Ghost, honey, where we've been talking about all things from the past 3 seasons in preparation for season 4. And listen, I cannot wait, but y'all know this is a part 2 because we couldn't even get through everything last week. That's how good and how deep it got. But I didn't get deep by myself. You know what I mean? Somebody was here with me.
I hope you don't go deep by yourself. That's another discussion for another show. Okay.
It just came out that way. What can I say? But we have VJ from VKJ TV. Welcome, Jay. How are you, sir? How you doing?
I'm great. I'm great. How you doing? How you doing, Ashley? I'm doing great. Doing great. How you doing? How you doing, fam? What's going on, fam? VKJ in the building. What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? How you?
I'm good. I'm great. Ready to get into this because, like I said, last week it went another direction. We couldn't have anticipated that we would be on talking for an hour and just get through half these slides, Jay. What did you think about the discussion last week? How'd you feel?
Man, we went deep. Yeah, we went real deep, real fast. I'm keeping it cool. Real deep, real fast. It was good. It was introspective. It was great. It was a great discussion. Shout out to everybody in the chat, the Vacay fam, the Sweet Peas, everybody that participated in that discussion, because last week it got pretty intense. So we couldn't finish it. So here we are back again.
Yeah. And let's get to this chat. Let's see who's in the building. And then we are going to get right into it, honey. Hey, Queen. Yes. Hola. Welcome. Hola. Hey, DeMarcus. Honey, DeMarcus be on here. And we appreciate you, DeMarcus. We appreciate you. Latoya, hey, sis. Yes, do what my good sis said. She said, everyone come in, hit that like, share, and subscribe button, honey. The more you share, the more you like, the more people come on in the room. Hey, Tremaine, you was on Interview with a Vampire, sis. Welcome back. Let's see. Hey, Latoya. Hey, Aisha. Welcome. Okay, I think I've properly greeted everyone in the building. So, I mean, It's no time like the present. We are going to jump right in.
Let's go.
Yes, sis. We are close. We are so close to 2K. I can't believe how fast it happened. Jay prophesied this moment,
Yeah.
Salute. But yeah,
Let's
appreciate you, Tyra.
All right.
Okay, y'all. Let's get
Tyra?
right on. Let's get right into it, honey. We were on this slide and we ain't have time to even touch the surface of it. Just for a recap, y'all, if you guys were not here last week, we are talking about shattered bonds. We are talking about all of the toxic relationships, whether familial, that's kind of where we're focusing, but it could be romantic. But why are all of the relationships in the Powerverse so darn toxic? We're chopping it up. We're going deep, and we are starting tonight with Monet and Kane.
Yeah. Super toxic, super Man, like this is like one of the most heartbreaking relationships to me. One of the most. Because Monet just looks at him just like a soldier, yo. What's up, EJ? Like a soldier. And it's like when that conversation happened, which was one of the most important conversations that they needed to have, when he was figuring things out and she was just like, yo, when I need you to do something, just do it and all this and that. Am I your son? Am I your soldier? You know? You my soldier. It's like, what? That's what I need to hear. Like, you know what I mean? Like she couldn't even answer him. So it was pretty sad to see, but at least Kane knows exactly where he stands with his mother. Like he's not her favorite. Let's just say it like that. He's not her favorite.
I knew because y'all know I'm late to this, and DeMarcus, we are going to get to your comment, but y'all know I'm new, right? I binged this all in the past month or so, right? And when I saw her basically put him into action after the party, y'all remember the party where Tariq meets the family, but one guy gets out of line and she's like, go handle him. That told me everything about Monet I needed to know in that moment. She don't care about the life of her kids. She didn't care about his well-being. He's basically her unpaid soldier. That's the most accurate thing throughout the entire series. He's the one that she threw away with no issues, right? I never want to see you again, Kane. You're not a part of this family. I don't think we saw her. Well, we kind of saw that with Diana, but not to the extent it was with Kane. Kane couldn't even come back to the house. Don't come to the house. Don't knock on the door. Don't do any of those things. Now, Jay, I want to ask you this. Do you think that any of Monet's reactions or feelings towards Kane throughout the first 3 seasons, were they justified in your eyes?
I would say yes and no, because Kane does some stupid things, right? Kane will do some crazy stuff. As she says, Kane, you're dumb. 2 + 2 = 5, right? She doesn't look at him in the right light. He does some stupid things like taking out the cop that she was messing around with, and he was just like a key to them being, untainted with other cops. Like he was looking out for him. You know what I'm saying? So for him to take this person out and she's been working with him, it's like that's the stupidest move in the world. So I would say yes and no. Yes, from a boss to a soldier level, yes. But from a mother to a son, no. Mother to a son, no. Like it was very it was sad. It's just sad how she treats him,
It really is. Because you know that Kane is not one of my favorite characters. Y'all know I can't stand Kane. I can't. I'm ready for him to go, exit, stay left, go to the hot place immediately. That's how I feel about Kane. But there is a part of me that has extreme empathy for him, because I feel like to never know a mother's love and you have a mother in your life has to be one of the most heartbreaking things ever. There is no unconditional love between Monet and Kane at all. And what we've seen him do, almost every move, was vying for her approval and for her love and for her acceptance. We saw it over and over and over again. I think all of his jealousy with Tariq, all of that really stems from his relationship with his mom. Tariq comes in and she's like, oh, he's smart. Yeah, let's listen to him. Oh, Tariq's got it. Tariq will handle it. Tariq will do this. Do you think that dynamic played a role in why he hates Tariq so much?
Oh, yeah. Heck yeah, because again, him want to be number one on all levels, not just with Monet, but with Lorenzo. He's always striving to be number one. He wants to be the number one boss. He wanted to be the one to take over. He's getting on Monet because she's not handling things the way he sees it should go, right? So when Tariq comes in, oh, he's super smart. Like, yeah, we need to go. Why don't you go to him, Kane, and find out what we should do? Oh my God, is that not crushing to your ego or what, Kane? You know what I'm saying? So he has a total disdain for Tariq. He hates Tariq because Tariq is always going to outsmart him. Always. No matter what, Tariq is going to always think way, way smarter than him, way ahead of him, and he knows it. So all he can do is just use his brute force and just kind of do stupid stuff. Or let me just go sleep with one of your girls. Try to get back at you in that way, right? Let me pay her tuition because you ain't paying for it, right? You know what I'm saying? You need to holler at me, girl, and keep hollering at your girl. Just be real, just like what's the word? Just an idiot. He's just
Just
terrible. You know what I mean?
yeah. It's like,
Yeah.
what can you do with it? Hey, Antoine. Welcome, welcome,
Yo,
welcome.
salute,
Hey,
salute.
EJ.
What up? What up?
Yes, be sure to hit that like button, y'all. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, this is the comment I wanted to get to, Jay. Monet and Kane relationship is hilarious, and I love their relationship. DeMarcus, you can't be serious right now in real life.
Marcus, you trolling. You trolling, bro. I know you trolling right now. I know you trolling, bro. I know you trolling, bro.
Okay, Monet said Kane, was her son and her soldier, but you have to sacrifice soldiers, and she don't mind sacrificing Kane. Drew,
Yeah.
not so much, cause she gonna stick beside Drew, but Kane, yeah, Kane and Monet are just alike. Do you think if Kane had children, he would treat them the way Monet treated him? I don't think so. Monet, that was nasty work. Absolutely. Pretty good. Hey, y'all, this relationship is so toxic.
Yep. Yep.
See, Kane always trying to blame all his mistakes on Tariq. Nah, dog, it's you. It's you and your mama. That's what I think. The
That's where
older
you're getting it from.
child, the dumber, starting with Z. You know what?
I was going to mention that too. I was going to mention the reason why she treats Kane that way is because she knows she has an older child that in her eyes is way better. You know what I mean? So
In
she
every
was kind of
possible
like,
way.
yeah, way better. Not to say that he's smarter because we know how, I better tell the cops because, they coming to get us. I better tell them something. We know that, Zeke was just, but she treated like Kane like, okay, I'll say it like this. Monet treated Kane like he was the child that when she found out she was pregnant, she didn't want to have him.
Ooh, man.
Give me a bond
That's
for that one.
cold-blooded. That's cold-blooded. I don't have a bond. I don't have a bond, but
I got you.
I wouldn't even tell nobody that. I wouldn't tell nobody that.
It's true. Because come on, mothers out
that.
there, be honest. Be honest. There are times, whether you're married or not, when you might have gotten pregnant and was like, I'm gonna have this baby, but I didn't want another baby. Or you know what, I'm gonna have this baby, but this wasn't planned out. Like it was not an accident. It was just like, oops. I guess you shot up the club too many times. You know what I mean? So,
but even a oops baby you love and care for, dang.
But again, we go back to the reason we already know why Monet treats the kids the way she treats them because of how she was treated.
Okay.
It's just history kind of like keeps going. You know what I mean?
Hurt people. That's what they say.
Hurt people. Yeah.
Pretty girl, hey. You can only rule with fear for so long before that fear turns into resentment and hate. When Kane laid hands on her, that was transparent as heck for all her kids. Yes, I remember when it got physical. Unintentional or not, ain't no unintentionally putting them paws on your mama. Ain't no.
And that's why he got beat down. What's up, Sharon?
Hey, Sharon, welcome. DeMarcus, Monet would have thrown Diana out of the house if Lorenzo wasn't home behind what happened to Zeke. You think she would have tried? How was she going to put it on Diana, you think? Hey, Monique, welcome, welcome, welcome.
Yeah, because she'll take it back to exposing, that he was her son and how she didn't want that secret to be out. And now that the secret is out, now it's like, okay, you're going to run away with Mecca. Yeah. So
if Monet could only save one of her 3 kids, who would she choose? I already know. I already think I know who that would be. Y'all put it in the chat. Drop it in the chat, y'all.
Come on, y'all know it. It's her daughter. And I'm not talking about Diana. Drew. I'm not talking about Diana. I told you, Drew is the daughter.
Not dirty Diana.
Look what you saying that Drew is the daughter that Monet wish she had. I'm just saying. It is what it is.
What are y'all saying in the chat, honey? I'm missing all the chat. Drew.
Yeah.
Aisha said Drew.
It's a pretty girl. I see you.
I'm not talking about Diana. Her daughter. Listen. She loved Drew real bad. Do you hear me? She loved Drew real bad. Lorenzo never thought that Kane was the one to take over. Then Drew showed himself also not to be a wonderful choice. I still am confused about the paternity of Kane. I still don't necessarily believe that Poppy was Kane's daddy, but that's just they didn't touch on it. That's just my theory.
Okay, what's your why do you say that? I mean, what underneath that statement makes you think? Because the reason why I'm asking is
Mhm.
because I thought that at some point too, that
Okay.
really wasn't her son or wasn't like
Mhm.
his son. And I was like, what is making me feel this way? Maybe because of the way that she was treating him so bad
It's a
that
it's a
he was like an
animus.
illegitimate.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like an animus between not only her and Kane, but even Lorenzo and Kane's relationship. I'm not a man, right? But in my experience with men, okay, those who have
Yeah.
sons, all right, their firstborn is like the one they give their name to. That's the one they want to carry on their legacy. That's the one they
Yeah.
pour everything into, whether that son is equipped or not. I've seen some
Mhm.
men with some sons that probably needed to be on the different school bus, right? But they still loved that son, poured into that son, wanted to equip that son for everything. You didn't get that from Lorenzo. Lorenzo wanted to groom Drew for the business, for
Yeah,
everything.
and that's another reason why I felt the same way you did as far as Kane not being, his son, because it was always about Drew. But then I thought about it again. It's like, okay, my whole theory was Poppy can control Drew more so than Kane, and that's why he wanted Drew to be like the number one because he can control him.
Mhm,
He can't control Kane.
mhm.
You know?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know, know, cause Mecca could control Kane, so why couldn't Lorenzo?
Because Mecca put fear in Kane's ass. Like you saw how he strangled
Not like that,
the
y'all, not in that way.
no, pause. No diddy, no diddy. I ain't going there. Damn, actually, I can't believe you went
I
there. But
mean,
I know that's
how
how we
you
do
say?
now. That's how we we trying to be cool. Okay, let's be cool. Mecca put fear in Kane. You remember that time? Okay, remember the party, right? You got the ex workers and the strippers, and they dancing, right? And the dude was like, yeah, uh, Mecca ain't been around because he in love with some shorty, right? And he was talking about Kane's mom, Monet. He in love with some shorty, man. You know what I'm saying? He said some crazy, like whatever, the B word. Here come Mecca, choke dude out right in front of Kane, and Kane like with with TNA right in front of him. It's like, yeah, why don't you go dance on Kane? You remember that? Go dance on Kane while this dude he'll wake up. You remember that? So
Good
Kane was scared
Lord,
of Mecca. Yeah.
not out of order, Jay. Hey,
Always.
welcome, Samara. Welcome. Hey, Zajester. Welcome. Okay, yeah, everyone's saying Drew. Antoine said one of her 4 kids, you mean. Zeke gets no love even after the big real. I mean, I forget. Zeke was so I don't want to call Zeke inconsequential because I mean it played a purpose and a
Mm,
role, at least in the Mecca Monet dynamic. But I mean, come on,
yeah.
guys. Come on, guys.
Yeah,
Was Zeke really memorable to y'all like that?
she loved Zeke, but it was in like a weird, like, yeah, I love you because I wasn't there to take care of you. I sent you down south. Now you're a big star, and you my meal ticket to get out of the game. So it was
Mhm.
that type of love. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think all of her loves, as far as Monet is concerned, are very transactional. It's about
Yeah.
how I don't think we saw her selflessly love anyone until that last moment where she's trying to cover Diana when they getting blasted on by Tasha. That was the only kind of selfless moment I saw
Yeah, that's
as a
because
woman.
she felt bad, and she was trying to reconcile. I think she had a feeling, and I said this before. I think she had a feeling that the kids found out that she set up, to get Poppy taken out. So she had an idea that women's intuition. So she's trying to be
Mhm.
nice because she had a feeling that they was going to try to take her out. You know what I'm saying? It was like, oh, okay, Diana, listen,
Oh.
we can make up. You know what I'm saying? So that was my feeling.
Hey, welcome, critical thinker. You
Yo.
know it's the acting. Kane outperforms everyone. Critical thinker. Now, do you agree with that? Now,
Mm.
I won't knock the actor because he's done a great job at making
Woody's
me
dope. Yeah.
strongly dislike him. He done that thing. If that was the
Oh yeah.
mission accomplished.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
saying.
Woody's dope. Woody's a dope actor. I mean, come on, man. He played Bobby Brown, man. Come on, man. Woody's dope. Okay.
He was good as Bobby Brown. He was. Zeke was memorable with all his dumb lines too. I just remember Freaky Zeke. Freaky Zeke is the thing that stood out for me. I mean, he made the
Listen,
introduction for Tariq. You know, he played a little purpose.
listen. Zeke was smashing Carrie, okay?
I mean,
Salute to Zeke, okay? Come on, man. That was a regular thing, all right.
next, moving right along. We're staying there too long. But next we have Monet and her seemingly favorite child, Zeke. A
Yeah.
child born out of wedlock, honey. A teen mom.
Mm,
You know what I mean?
mm,
You get pregnant and oh boy dips off. I guess you don't tell him, right? And so he
yeah.
grows up believing that he is her nephew, okay,
Crazy.
raised by her cousin. She gets him to New York, gets him in school. He's a star athlete. And like Jay said
Yeah.
earlier, you alluded to this, that he was her meal ticket. He was her retirement package. Once he signed that NBA contract, and no one was the wiser. She didn't tell her kids. She didn't tell her husband. She didn't even tell his real daddy. Matter of fact, she lied to Mecca about it. Again, another toxic relationship because I really felt like, in a way, I felt like she loved him because she didn't get to mother him fully.
Right.
But in
Right.
another way, I feel like it was all grooming. That investment was all about what she was going to get out of it. What you think, Jay?
Like I said, I think she had love for him because that's her firstborn. The lying that you my nephew, that is unforgivable, yo. That is to me unforgivable. You my mom and you telling me I'm your nephew, so I'm calling my brothers and sisters, hey, what's up, cuz? And you standing there watching me call them cuz? And I'm walking around like it's all good. Like, yeah, you know, I'm a star basketball player. That's my cousin Drew. That's my cousin Diana. That's my cousin Kane. Like, that is unforgivable. And you standing right there. And then, you know, on some meal ticket stuff, like, yeah, like Monet is maniacal, man. She's just wrong. She's just wrong. Just wrong.
And then to do all that, and then when he's confronting you with it, oh no, your daddy's doing life, buddy. Your mama told me not to tell you.
Lying, just lies.
We can't just ever tell the truth. We just don't. We don't tell the truth. Okay. Latoya says, Jay, that don't count. Professor Milgram was passed around, honey. She was community. Do you hear me? The community.
Oh no, it counts because he smashed more than once. If he just smashed once, then then it wouldn't count. But he was in there on the regular, okay? On the regular.
Latoya, if I was any kin to any of these men that Monet was with, we would have been at Maury. Okay. We would have been at Dana. Because none there, son, look like they did. I believe maybe Drew a little bit, but
I think you would be like the Diana, yo. Like you would be the one researching, pulling out the truth, and like, you know what? Let me tell y'all something. Pow!
That's the only time I'm gonna allow a comparison between me and Diana. But we get the truth. Now, DeMarcus, we're crossing franchises. He says if Zeke was a serial unaliver, he would be Ronnie. Lord have mercy. Pretty girl, was she ever going to tell him the truth? I think so, like years later, but she wanted out the game to live lavish away. I agree. I think he'd have been 50 years old. She might have been on her bed of leaving up out of this earth before she told that man. Crazy. We should get a backstory on Zeke from Janet Stewart. I'm not interested in
I'm not interested in that either.
Story.
Yeah.
The fifth wall. Hey, Kay. Zeke was slower than a LimeWire download.
Damn, you took it back with the LimeWire?
Listen, that was dial-up. If y'all don't know, that was
Napster, LimeWire. There's a movie. There's a documentary coming out of that. We got to cover that one. I want to see that.
Oh, yeah. Goodness gracious. EJ, yes. The community, yes. Dirty Diana. That's her name. That's her name in my book. Zeke was her favorite child. She don't give a dang about them other spawns the same.
Except for her other daughter. Okay. She cares about her other daughter.
Drew. She loved Drew down bad to the ground.
She loved Drew, for real. Come here, baby.
See. Monet only got love for her kids or anyone for that matter as long as they are useful. And the moment they not, out of there. I agree. None of the Tejadas would survive on Raising Kanan. Who would survive out of
I agree.
They're not built for that life.
Blasted. Nah, Kanan
y'all.
Yeah.
Let's see who's in that one. Let me stop right there before we even get into that next slide, TP, because you are so right. Because he looked like a 35-year-old man from the beginning. I'm like, how are we pushing? He's 21. Talk about he's really 24. So the NCAA rules. Come on, guys.
Hey, black people, man. You know what I'm saying? We're young, but we look older, but we look younger at the same time. Okay. He got away with it.
Zeke took his goofy into the police station and dropped hello clues and then dipped.
Oh my God. Yes, he did. I remember that pretty girl. Like, what? I was like, pretty girl Danny. I was like, what the heck are you doing?
Dropping cards. I know this guy.
Yeah. Did you talk to the professor? Okay. Why you ask? Oh, nothing. Okay, I gotta go. He was so goofy. For real. It was goofy.
He can't even help it. Okay.
Yay.
Poppy and is that? I wanted that to be Diana. That's supposed to be Diana, y'all. Excuse my slide. This is Poppy Diana. And Diana. I have Monet on the slide though. Just ignore.
See what you wrote. Okay. I thought you meant the picture. Yeah.
But this might be. I mean, I can't even say. I was going to say this is probably the least toxic of all the toxic relationships. But Jay, this is still very toxic. Okay, she stole a milli right from her mama to get him out, which I get. You love your daddy. You love your daddy down to the ground. Do what you got to do, sis. But then for him to get her in school, sell her the dream, and then basically turn her out selling dope. I can't abide it, Jay. What do you think about this? What do you think about their relationship, Lord?
Okay, so let's say it like this. We don't even need to say the word toxic anymore. The canvas is already full of toxins on it. So we don't need to ask the question, is this a toxic relationship? We know that it's all toxic.
Okay.
We see the green grime, the slime on the canvas. Okay, so we know that all these relationships are toxic. That's number one. I love their relationship. Let me first say that. Even though Lorenzo,
that's weird.
Well, it's not weird. I love the fact that she loves her dad, okay? And that she would do anything for her dad. I love the fact that he was very considerate of her wishes to go to school. I love that part. The parts I don't like is, her stealing the money from her mother, from the safe, to get him out. Didn't tell her mother nothing. I don't like that. He came out. Well, first off, he got Kane beat up. And Kane deserved it because he put his hands on his wife. He deserved it. You know what I'm saying? But again, he got his son beat up by some prison dudes. Came out, and then he wanted to run the show. Didn't want to listen to nobody. Didn't even want to listen to Monet, right? And then when Kane got him in a position, be like, I know that you took out Zeke, so you gonna sell this stuff, and kind of forced him into position. I don't like the fact that he gave it to Diana to sell it on the campus. I don't like that either. And of course, I don't like how, just Diana. So while he definitely did what you said as far as putting her to work and kind of flipping it on her, it's all toxic. It's all toxic. But I like the love that they have for each other. They would look out for each other. They would definitely, unalive people for each other. I believe that. Part.
I feel like this is a good representation of, I guess, a shattered bond, right? Because originally you would have told me first 2 seasons or whatever before he asked her to do that. I would have said, I really loved their relationship. I thought it was a good representation of a father-daughter bond, right? She loved her daddy. She was gonna go to the limits
Mhm.
to get him free. You know what I mean? And then when he got out, he's a doting father. I know you want to go to school, baby girl. I got you now. You're gonna live your dreams. You don't have to do none of this. Daddy home. I really
Mhm.
liked that. But we saw how Lorenzo's character to me was emasculated completely. That was one of my
Emasculating.
biggest qualms with the series, honestly, in terms of
Yeah.
character development, because he went from
Mhm.
this super G in the Pinta, you know what I mean? He gets
Yep.
out and he's like a simp on the couch. Like he don't run nothing but his shoes. And
Nothing.
barely that. Monet in control. And really didn't like that from a father figure of color. I really didn't enjoy that. But yeah,
Mhm.
when he sent her to run the Dizope, nope.
Yeah.
I didn't like that. I didn't like
Yeah, I didn't
that.
like
Okay, let's see.
that at all. Mhm.
EJ says, nah, Jay, his ages look old. Most of us look younger. She talking about Zeke still.
Oh, you still talking about Z. Yeah.
He just said, okay, Poppy, Poppy. Okay, Latoya said, I wish I had a Millie just laying around. Listen, in a safe at my bar. Yeah. Diana stole money for Lorenzo and exactly,
Yep.
DeMarcus. Yeah, Poppy was doing the most. Absolutely. Peace, Donise. Welcome. Pretty
Jeez.
girl, his princess. He loved her and all her flaws, being nosy and a snitch. And she
Mhm.
idolized him when he's been looked up for years. Absolutely. She loved her daddy, honey. And
I
it
could
seemed
say
like
this
even
though.
before. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, I could say that I honestly think that he really appreciated the fact that she did all that research, called the hospital, got the birth certificate, and found out the truth about Zeke. I think he really, really appreciated that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
Mhm. Okay. Diana said, or DeMarcus says Diana would throw Tariq on. She'd throw Tariq under the bus for anybody. It don't matter.
Yep.
If it
Yep.
suited her whims,
Mhm.
daddy's girl, but he's still shady AF. Diana
Oh
had his
yeah.
back though at every turn. At every
Yep.
turn. Antoine, can you imagine Zeke in the fifth when he was 4 years older? No. Kane got Lorenzo beat down too. Mm.
Yep. Yep.
Latoya, okay, this is good. Would Poppy have had Drew beat up like he did Kane?
Probably not.
I don't think Drew would ever put his hand on his mama like that.
No. I mean, he almost did when he was backing her off from beating up Diana.
Diana.
Yeah.
That was like, let me break this fight up. I love Lorenzo because he didn't want to work with Tariq. DeMarcus, you have a hate campaign against
You
Tariq.
don't like to.
That's what this is. Andrew says Lorenzo loved Princess Dirty Diana, but he
Yeah.
still
Still
forced her to
forced.
take them bricks. So that's what I'm saying. What's your definition of love? Because no father, no good father I know would put their child in that kind of jeopardy. But
Mm,
Monet
street.
said she raised him in the game. Yeah. Latoya
Mhm.
said she didn't even ask her mother if she wanted him home because she didn't care.
But they always
Diana,
asking. They always asking. When is he coming home?
but
What's going on with Poppy? You know?
no, so you mean to tell me at none of these kids at their big grown adult ages could tell or sense there were fractures in that dynamic between Monet and Lorenzo? They
Yeah,
couldn't
I
see
think
how
Diana
Monet
did.
was moving. Okay, because I'm like, she got
Yeah.
men up in the house. She got the cop in the bed.
Yeah.
Like,
Diana saw it all and was like, nah, we gotta get Poppy home. You not doing nothing about it? I'm gonna do something about it. That's what she did. Yeah.
yeah. I think it's just such a odd thing because most times when we think of a mom and a daughter, we think they have the closer connection. You know, I mean, it's demonstrated in a lot of different things because a lot of these shows we see, we don't necessarily see an active father in the home, right? So the mother and
Mhm.
daughter seemingly have a bond, but in this one, it's like
Nope.
neither one of them care.
Hmm.
DeMarcus says both Lorenzo and Diana played sports, baseball.
Huh?
Critical thinker. I never understand why Monet doesn't use Diana to get access to rich folks. I don't know. I would have had Diana in school if I was Monet. She would have been.
Yeah.
Okay. Lorenzo is another person who is institutionalized. And what do we say about those people? Don't trust them. Well, dang.
Hmm.
Lorenzo had Drew beat up too. You might have to remind me of that, DeMarcus. Pretty girl Danny, they all knew she looked in the bag despite being told not to. So why give her the bag? He reassured her in that she wasn't a snitch, so she would tell him what she read. Mm. Okay, y'all, let's see. What do we have next? And welcome 53 people in the building. Thank y'all for being here. Be sure to hit that like button, hit the subscribe, hit the notification, put a comment down in the chat, or if you're watching this on the replay, y'all. Okay.
Yeah.
Poppy and Kane, Jay. What you think? This was a bonding moment right here.
The picture, this moment with the rednecks is the only bonding moment. If this didn't happen, it would still be, I got you, Poppy, by the balls. You know what I'm saying? Because I will tell Mommy right now that you was the one that unalived Zeke, right? But yeah, man, it was just like we said earlier. It didn't seem like Poppy Lorenzo was his real dad. It didn't even seem like Monet was the real mom. It seemed like Kane was adopted, right? That's how they was treating. They was treating Kane like he was adopted.
Yeah, they picked him up off the turnip truck. Yeah.
Just really beat him down, downtrodden him and everything. Just Kane, you a hothead. I can't believe you related to us. You know what I'm saying? I can't believe you are Tejada. But once this happened, it was all good. I was happy about it because they finally kind of reconciled a little bit. He saved his life. It's like, yo, you saved my life. I can't believe it. I thought you wanted me dead because I knew that you unalived Zeke, you know? And that was good until not too much later, Poppy was taken out. So, yeah.
And that was my thing because I thought that this one actually moved in a better direction from the beginning of the series till the time we see Poppy make his exit, because it was like, all right, Kane loved his daddy. Let me go see him. I'm gonna tell my daddy on you, mama. Go up in there. It wasn't all sweet like he thought. He caught the beat down. But I was like, Lorenzo had to do that as a man, as a husband. You know what I mean? As a father. It had to be done, Kane. You can't put them paws on your mama. You can't do it, right? But then when he gets out, we see everything that happened. We saw what happened with Zeke, of course. And Kane, being privy to the information, immediately uses it to his advantage. Nah, Poppy, you don't run nothing. Now I run it. I run LA. Okay. And then we see in the moment when the rubber met the road, Lorenzo was willing to put his life on the line to protect Kane. And we saw the difference. But y'all, too little, too late. Too little, too late.
Yeah. It's unfortunate, like they could have ran the streets together for real. But nope. Lorenzo had to go.
They didn't want to give us that. They didn't want to give us that. Okay, let's see. Let's go back.
A lot of comments on Kane, boy.
Especially coming out of jail with them country clothes he was wearing. Lorenzo had beat up Drew and spray painted guap on Drew back. Yeah, make sure you hit the like button, y'all. Pretty girl Danny, they had to make up at that last minute for what? I don't know. Maybe it was just to give him some closure. Pretty girl. That's not Poppy and Kane. They was a mess. Absolutely. Kane humbled Lorenzo. I think Monet had already humbled Lorenzo. Did Lorenzo need more humbling?
Monet emasculated him. Kane humbled him. Right?
Okay. Lorenzo says Kane's life being a protector. Yeah, he did. He did in that moment. Hey, MJ says, I disagree. They just saw him for what he was, a F up. Yeah, but how did he get there? Was he just always an F? I mean, was he even sad? The only person I saw tune they face up to cry at that funeral was Dirty Diana.
Didn't Drew cry too? I don't know.
You know what? Pretty girl Danny. Yeah, Drew always crying. He cries. That's what he does, Jay. We know he cried.
He's a crier.
Pretty girl Danny. He's a crier. Pretty girl Danny says Kane was switched at birth and the real Lorenzo Jr.
He gonna show up in this. He gonna show up in season 4. That's what you telling me, yo.
Something happened. It's definitely giving Kamaya Mobley. It was definitely giving abducted at birth or
Crazy.
switched or something. Kane and
Yeah.
Lorenzo had a better relationship than Tariq and James St. Patrick. Put a 1 in the chat if y'all agree with that. 2 if you disagree. Did Kane and Lorenzo have a better relationship than Tariq and James St. Patrick? I mean, one ended in patricide, but was it better?
No. None of the relationships were good at all. Okay.
Jay just said no, none
After
of it.
this, listen, like I said, that one moment when he saved his life and they went to the bar to talk about it. You saved my life. I can't believe it. Okay, we good now. And then Poppy dies at the end of the episode. That was it. That was the only good relationship that portion right there, which was like what, 10 minutes?
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
But did Tariq and James have any like a special moment that you would equate to that?
I can't remember any special moment that they had together ever. It was always do what I say. Do what your mama say. Do what your mama say. No, I'm leaving. And him just looking at Ghost like, what is he doing? Like, that's all I saw in Power.
Antoine says, I can't wait for all Monet's kids to get the official Mexican hat dance stomp the yard type beat down. That would be amazing. The people would love that.
Yeah.
Lion's Den. Hey, Lion's Den. Lorenzo always chose Drew over Kane to take over the family business, even though Kane is loyal to the family. Kane just wants love and acceptance. That's it.
Yeah.
Checking in recovery. Oh. Hey, King Capo. Welcome. Heal quickly. EJ, ironically, although Monet and Poppy both suck, they both had a moment they were willing to save their kids. Poppy with Kane and Monet with Diana. That's true. So true. No matter how much he wanted to be better than Tariq in Monet's eyes, he wasn't okay with taking out his daddy. He was shaking in them boots, baby. He was. Monet said, here, talk to Tariq. He took out his daddy. He's better at that too.
See, that was the funny part. That was the funny part. And I think we all joked about it when we was covering it, right? It was like, well, if Tariq did it, Tariq did it? Okay, I'll do it. Tariq took out his dad? Okay, I'll do it. Because at first he was like, nah, I'm not going to do it. But if Tariq did it, he always wants to outdo Tariq. So we was joking about that. Yeah.
Latoya, absolutely. I think that's what infuriated me. Other than his weird hatred for Tariq, I thought that he was so reactionary in every situation that really made me dislike him because he made dumb decisions. TP, the production crew couldn't find no dark skin porter. I think they were showing us that Monet had a type, honey. Because I said she like I'm bald and light skin. Like that's what she.
Well, I think he's talking about Kane, as far as being Puerto Rican. Yeah, because he's not Puerto Rican, clearly.
Lorenzo, well, that's all I was saying. Like I said, I don't think he's theirs anyway. It's gonna come out in season 4. Mark my words. Where's the chime, Jay? Where's the chime?
Oh, yeah.
Season 4, it'll be revealed who Kane's real daddy
is. If that happens, that'll be funny, yo. I'll be like, I'm your real papi. I'm the real daddy. He's gonna be fun again.
Well, everyone says no. Well, most people say no to that question. Whether or not the relationship was better. I didn't get enough content I didn't feel it. The relationship wasn't better for the simple fact that James didn't want his son in the game, let alone making him a soldier.
True.
Giving credit to Mr. St. Patrick.
Salute to Antoine, yo.
It's funny how Tariq and Kane saw their fathers abuse the mothers. Yeah. And how they both had different responses. Because Tariq could kill a brick all about his mama. And, I couldn't see Tariq ever raising his hand to Tasha. Could you? Even acting like he was going to roll up on Tasha and hit her? That's not even
because Tasha will beat his ass. Tasha don't play that. Tasha's spraying the whole hood. You think she going to let her son beat her down? Nah. It ain't happening.
But aside from that, even Jay, Tariq just really loves his mama down to the ground, and his mom, she loves Tariq as much as she knows how to love.
So do we say that Tariq has more respect for women than Kane does, or none of them have respect at all? Or
Tariq has
mothers, I
more
should say.
respect for his mama and sister. I can't even say it's a woman thing. Tariq just respect he just love his family only. I can't trust Tariq.
Right. We haven't
Well,
seen
no,
him
'cause
display any respect, right? I mean, besides
because
Lauren.
no. Well,
Lauren.
even then, he was parading women through there. You know, he was overlapping, and the girl, he said, "Baby, you ain't got to leave. All right, Lauren, I'll see you later." Like Tariq was hell.
Yeah. He's a young boy, just
But
diving, dipping, and diving. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
but he did care enough to want her to live.
Yes.
He did that.
Yes.
He
And
did that.
listen, he did care about Effie. Genuinely, he did care about Effie. He got to that point. She just crushed his heart.
Lord. So you think he was serious when he said he wanted to go to USC with her, go to California and see what
In
life
that
be
moment,
like out there with her?
In that moment in Italy, yes. When they talk about it, yes.
In that
I don't know about
moment,
any other time.
Caleb said he's better at that too. Listen, Tariq's better at everything than Kane. I don't know, except for paying tuition because
Ooh.
I couldn't get mad at Kane he did what a real G
That was
does.
a player move. That was
It
a player
was.
move. Where's my button at? Hold up. Where's my button at?
That's my dog. Take that.
I'm just saying, that was a player move.
Tariq want to question Kane. Are you sure you want to unalive your father? Listen, he knows what that path looked like.
You know what it feel like. It's true. So you sure you want to do it?
Speaking from a place of wisdom. Hey, Bishop Gaming, welcome. Kane was obsessed with Tariq. It got there.
Yeah.
I didn't want to be the one to say it, but it was an obsession.
We knew that, yeah.
You know what, Caleb? We gonna have to.
No. Oh no, hell no. That's funny.
That would be hilarious. Might be Detective Carter. Now y'all cutting up now. I do want to know who Detective Carter is. If we hurry up with them slides, maybe we can talk about it. But we have actually, guys, if you're here, thank you for being here. 52 people in the building. Be sure to hit that like button, comment, share, do all the things, y'all. But we will be back Monday because y'all know season 4 is next week. Next Friday, almost a week away. Okay. So we will be here Monday night with a double header. We'll be doing predictions for season 4 of the Ghost PowerBook II, and we'll be doing episode 13 predictions, I believe, for The Shy. Is that right? 13?
That's right.
Yeah.
13. Yeah. 13.
EJ says, LOL, in the case of Kane Tejada, Lorenzo, you are not the father. Listen, that's what I believe in my heart. I believe it. It's coming out. Where's the chime at again?
There you go.
Season 4. This is my prophecy. Okay, y'all. It is going to come out. It will be revealed that Kane has a different daddy, and we'll meet who his real daddy is.
His real daddy is Obi. We'll see. Who could it be? Who could it be?
Pretty Girl says, I think Kane is so animated with his reactions now because as a child, especially with Monet as his mother, he wasn't allowed to voice his emotions in a healthy manner. Thank you, Pretty Girl, for giving us the breakdown of that.
I like that. Yeah.
Hey, J-Dot, what are your thoughts on the new picture of Monet in the hospital with Mecca and Lorenzo? Is she going on to be with the Lord J? Is she going on to glory or is she going to the hot place?
Well, family, that's a good question. J-Dot, I just did a whole video on that, bro. Definitely check out that video on Monet Tejada's big reveal. I just did a whole video. Check it out on VKJ TV. Definitely like and subscribe. Appreciate it.
So you're not going to tell us?
Oh, no.
Not a piece
Watch the
of
video.
It?
Watch the video.
Lord. Marcus, Kane actually threw about Diana and Drew when she wanted Kane to take out Lorenzo. Tariq didn't think about Yaz when he smoked James St. Patrick. Well, no, because he thought James was a threat to his mama. So I guess he wasn't really pressed.
Nobody was thinking about Yaz.
Lions Den says, yes, Tariq has more respect for women than Kane does. Yeah. I think he really loved Lauren. As much as he knows how to love, I think so.
That's what I said.
McLean said he wouldn't hurt a strand on her. You know what? Tariq loves his mama. She even said in season 1 when she's talking to Davis, baby, he loved her. He loved her down bad. Yep. Kane better at simping.
He is number 1.
James didn't want Tariq in the game, but he did. But did he bond with him? Question mark. Tasha
Nope.
was the hands-on parent his entire life. James was doing
Yep.
him and making money for the fam, and later tried to be involved. Too late, too little, too late, buddy.
Let's not forget cheating on Tasha. Gotta add that in there. You know what I'm saying? With Angela.
Yeah, but did that really have anything to do with the kid? That didn't take away from his love for the kids. I mean, it made him irresponsible for the family, but
Let's look at it as a whole, right?
Mhm.
Okay. You cheating on the mother of your child. Okay. You are not present in for your children because you're spending time with another woman. Heck yeah, that took away from the children and the time that he needed to bond with Tariq because he messed around with motherfucking
But does
Angela.
it take
Let's
away
talk
from
about
his love? I was asking about the love, the time, yeah, but he wasn't never home
Yep.
no way.
Yeah, because he ain't had no time to bond with his kid. He ain't see that his kid really hated his ass because he wasn't there. Yeah, it took away from the love. Shoot.
But I don't think that took away for his love for the kids. I
I would
think
say
that
he cared more about making sure they were straight. I don't know about that love thing.
I think Ghost's issue, which is what a lot of people, not even just men, struggle with, is they love themselves more. They're
That's
more
what I'm talking
concerned
about.
about numero uno, but I don't think it, I don't think it showed that he didn't love I think he loved how he could in his way. I don't know. Would it be good enough for
I
me?
think
No, but I'm just saying.
right. I think I'll go with your statement. He loved the way he could in his way. Still, I didn't see any love from him. Man. I saw more concern in being a father and making sure everything looked good and that the kids were good, that they need to go off to college and not do what he was doing. I don't remember really seeing and feeling any love from Ghost towards Tariq or the twins. You know what I mean? I never really felt that.
Yeah,
That's just
the
my
only
opinion.
way I felt it, and they say some men do that, right? Like you just want your son to be better. So you push him, you push, you set these standards and these parameters. I want you to go to this school. I want you to be this when you grow up. I want you to go to college. I want you to achieve this. And that's the way, they express
I,
it. But
I think Latoya said it best right there. That last statement. I don't think he was taught how to love. I don't think
Mhm.
coming up, James didn't receive the love that he needed properly, so he couldn't possibly do what he doesn't know how to do, which is just to love his kids the way they need to be loved. You know what I mean? That's why I say what I'm saying, because I didn't feel it ever.
Yeah. Tariq better get with Diamond and learn how to fight. He needed to take some classes. Carter ain't bald, ain't checking for his hazel eye. The bald is the key. The bald is the key. Yay, sounds fun. A double header. Yes, come on through, pretty girl. It's gonna be fun. That's what you say, Kanan. Okay, I have a Tariq and Braden slide, and we will get to them. I think hopefully we didn't cover it last week, but we can throw them in there, Kanan and Braden, if that's a friendship. I just want the
Hey,
Tejadas to
Breeze.
go. Me too.
What's up, Breezy?
Kane is Cristobal's son. Hey,
Oh, God.
Breeze. Ghost was not a good father for real. No, I don't think he
Thank
was
you.
good at
He
all. He
wasn't.
wasn't a good
He wasn't.
husband. He wasn't a good father. But I do
Yeah.
think he loved them. I think he wanted better for them. Monet will
Yeah.
survive, but Tariq will set up Monet to get arrested by Don Carter, just like Tariq set up Kanan.
Mm. Okay.
They gonna want some
Looking
stuff
forward
to
to
close.
that.
Okay, y'all, I'm gonna gotta get to these slides because y'all, they got lit in the chat. He was until he
Yeah.
opened the club and he started being away from home more. Okay, Latoya. Kane only played the short game. Tariq has long-term goals. Absolutely. Kanan always respects Tariq and teaches him the game more than Ghost. Now,
Yep.
that was the thing. Kanan was they're all criminals, right?
Kanan
Kanan
had
really looked out for Tariq. He really loved Tariq. I don't know.
Kanan
It was
had
bizarre.
ulterior motives. He had ulterior motives
But to
at all
take out your
times.
own biological child.
Well, Kanan is ruthless, right? We know that. But he had ulterior motives. This was not only let me teach Tariq the game, but it was also a jab back at Ghost because he didn't like Ghost. He hated Ghost. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like, let me take your son, let me teach him something. You know what I mean? I'm gonna teach him something where you don't want to teach him. Yeah.
But we can't deny. I think Kanan really, even though he had his motives, everyone got ulterior motives in the Powerverse, right? But he really had an affinity for Tariq. He really felt like Tariq was something special. But
Yeah, he
Jay
saw
died.
it. We saw it. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
J. Dot says, "Do you think Tariq could become a lawyer if he makes it out? Because David said you might be a decent lawyer one day. That'd be fitting. I think. I don't know if it will. If he survives, what you think,
He's too
Jay?
far gone. I don't think it's going to happen. He already got mad records under his belt, so I don't think it's going to happen. I don't know. You never know."
Fifth wall. Okay, says he took time away from home and home life and seeing about the kids for Angela, honey, because he had Angela up on the windows, on the mirrors, on the doors. He was.
How can you possibly love your kids and give into your kids when you're not even at home? Right? Exactly.
People do it every day, Jay. I don't know. Yeah, and again, it boils down to what somebody defines love as, right? Some men equate love, or some women for that matter, equate loving your kids to providing for them, right? That's their picture of what
we're
love
talking
is.
about ghosts. We're talking about ghosts here, and from what we saw, no. Your man had love and he had concern. He wanted the best for them, but nah. Mm-mm. You don't cheat on your kid's mom and talking about, yeah, I love you. No, that's not love. Mm-mm.
Oh, I don't know. The world might be upset the rate of men that cheat on women and say they love their kids and are good fathers. I don't know.
I hear you.
Pretty girl Danny, she's getting an out-of-body experience to her possible death with Lorenzo and Mecca by her side. I think they're mocking her and trying to explain how death. Okay. All right. Let's see. The cheating is what made Tariq lose respect for him. I agree. I think Ghost loved the kids the best way he could. For some people, they express it with giving them a life they didn't have. I agree totally with that. Now, critical thinker. How did Lobos get into this?
Just saying,
it's gonna be theories all day. Okay. Let's see what's next here because we got to get through these slides tonight. Okay. We had Poppy and Kane.
Yeah, we totally forgot about Poppy and Kane. We talking about Ghost and Tariq.
That was we had enough of them. Harper and Tate, y'all. I was so excited to see Keisha. That's her name in real life, right? The actress. I remember her from being with William on Girlfriends. So I've been a fan. She looks amazing. She's aging backwards. Like, I was excited to see her enter Professor Harper into this last season. What did you think of her as she approached? And then we'll get into their relationship, Jay. What'd you think?
This is we used to mess around a long time ago. It's like, let's reunite. It was cool. It was all right. You know what I mean? It was okay. Like I remember her from other shows. She's cool. Yeah. I wasn't really like, this is great. This is great. It was whatever. I wasn't really into it. I really wasn't into their relationship, to be honest with you. You know, but I know Tate is just a grimy dude, so it is what it is.
Yeah. No, I was excited to see her, and I actually thought maybe, because people change when they want to. You know what I mean? I thought, okay, Tate is going to turn over a new leaf. She is going to bring the best out of this man, honey. I just knew it was going to be amazing. It was like that unrequited love from years ago, their college days. Honey, when he saw her, he was with his little hottie bumbleottie chick. He saw her and stopped in his tracks, honey. He saw the professor and it was over. And y'all know I love Lorenz, okay? So I was like, okay, Tate, Harper, and she's going to rock with them, right? He's still doing questionable stuff, right? But he says he's making strides. He's telling her the truth, right? Okay. So I think it's all Gucci. He even proposes, y'all. I think we're going to get a wedding.
You believe that?
He wins the election. Yeah, I did. He won the election. They're about to celebrate, honey. Walks in and he's back on his slime patrol and the lady chases her out. How do you feel? How does it feel to be marrying the man who just won the election? She said, baby, you don't want to hear this story. This is sad as hell. Listen. Unhappy love story. Jay,
I never believed this dude. Never ever believed none of the words that was coming out of his mouth. He was just this dude is a player, politician, liar, cheat. I ain't never believed none of that stuff. It was cool. It was cute, but I know his character. He can't possibly be this clean to turn over a new leaf. That is not in his nature. I never believed this dude. And I knew it wasn't going to work out. I knew he was going to do something stupid to mess it all up. And she was genuine about it. I felt bad for her because she was genuine about really trying again. Like, let's try this again. Let's make this happen. But I never believe Tate. Nah. Mm-mm.
Yeah. Yep. Hey, Shanna, welcome, sis. Thank you for stopping
What up?
by.
What up?
Let's see. Y'all got anything to say about Tate? Tate needs a wife. So he thought that Harper is the one, but Harper saw the real Tate. I think if it was going to be a marriage of convenience, you marry the kind of like thought pocket. Like, not to reference the Shy, but we're going to reference the Shy. You marry a Tiara type, right? Because she's going to be what you need in public. She's going to know the right things to say. Harper is kind of militant, right? Harper was teaching the kids about, standing up for themselves, standing up for their rights, living in the truth, walking in integrity.
Yeah.
I thought it was going to be a good look for him. So I have this question for y'all. Is he going to win her back in season 4, or is she really gone forever?
Hell nah. No, she gone. She gone, man. Come on, man. Like, fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, shame on you. For whatever the saying. You know what the saying is. She is smart. She's intelligent. She is, she has enough dignity in herself to know, like, yeah, I gave you a chance, but I see what you're really doing. You're a grimy dude. No, I can't be around you. Period. And she might do stuff to go against him. That's what I'm thinking.
Is she vindictive like that? I don't know. Because he didn't really lied about his sneaky, snakish character, but
it was very hurtful. She walked out there like she was hurt. Like,
she was big mad when she told that lady. Yeah, she was.
Because she didn't want him to go down that path. She wanted him to turn over the new leaf because she knew how grimy he was. So when she disappointed him a lot. So you never know.
He did definitely disappoint her. Brees, I need you to expound on that, sis. Tate's about to be out of here. In what way?
Yep. Telling the truth.
Oh, man. Okay, Professor Harper should have shut her mouth and learned how to ride the money. Antoine, time out.
That's what most do, right?
Rashad should have stayed with Angela. Okay. Caleb says Harper overheard him and Davis at the end. That's over. Dang.
Thank you.
He might be. Listen, EJ, I did too. Call it the hopeful romantic in me. Call it that.
Y'all just looking for Love Jones. It ain't happening. No Empower. It's not. Love Jones not happening.
Listen,
all right.
Be the one in the left trying to be the one in the right.
And he only just a Negro at night at this point.
Pretty Girl Danny, this was boring. They didn't last more than 3 days as an engaged couple. He's only concerned about him all day, every day. He could have had real affection for her, but he wasn't going to change.
Nope. Thank you. Very good.
He got to want to change for himself. Okay, that's true. Rashad Tate should have smashed Carrie. He tried. Now that's the one she wasn't giving it. She wasn't giving no coot nanny to him. She gave it to everybody. She had given it to Whitman. She had given it to Professor Jabari. She'd probably given it to Stern if he was into coot nanny. She probably would have gave it to anybody, but she didn't give it to
Tate. He's too much of a stuck-up guy. She don't like stuck-up guys. You know what I'm saying? She like. She
gave it to Davis. Sachs too, right?
The other guy, the other white dude. What's his name?
Whitman.
Yeah.
Yeah. She was throwing that thing out of both draw legs. Let's see. She was. Caleb, some people never win. That's EJ. Wow.
That's right.
EJ the TV. Okay, I believed he loved her, not that he would change. Okay. See, I thought maybe a man will change when he wants to, so will a woman. She'll change.
He ain't love her. He was using her. Come on.
Hey,
he was using her to make it look good for his campaign. Come on. If y'all don't see through this dude, I don't know what's going on with y'all, man. This dude is a freaking politician. He was just trying to look good in front of the public so he can get elected. Come on, man. He ain't love her.
No, he could have chosen any woman to do that, though.
Y'all looking for a love story in power. It's not happening. It's not happening.
Pretty Girl says Tate is a true politician through and through. It feels like they might bring her back as a Lauren adjacent character, like the angel on his shoulder, but he loves himself too much and his image. Okay.
Thank you.
You know
Pretty
what
Girl know what I'm talking about.
Said he's gone forever.
When she's gone bad, she's gone forever.
I hope Harper, Monet, and Ramona take down Rashad Tate. Harper and Ramona gonna take Tate down. Okay, Let's
go.
That was double time. Tate needs to find another scammer like him. Nobody with moral.
There you go. Thank you.
I want Tate, Davis, and Tariq to battle each other. Now, critical. I like Davis. Let's leave Davis out of this. I like Davis and I like Tariq. Y'all know. How
Davis is whoever got the most money. I'm gonna rock with.
No, I love Davis. I think he might play a bigger role in season 4 in Tariq's life, but we're gonna see. So asking at a snake not to be a snake, not to be their nature is crazy to believe that a snake won't bite just because he said so. Well, that's true. Breathe.
Again, you know the story. You know the story.
I know. I be hoping the best for people. I really do. I really, y'all, that's why it's my sweet perspective, Jay, because I want it all to be.
But this is my sweet perspective meets power. And those who know power know that these dudes is not going to change, man, until they die.
I told you we could have a revelation. Somebody could get saved and sanctified and filled with the Holy Ghost, and we could have a whole. You
said about Effie, and I laughed at you.
See, I'm telling you, it can happen. A conversion could happen.
I love you, Ashley. I love the sweet perspective, but this is power. Ain't nobody getting saved in this show. Nobody going to church. Nobody. It's not gonna happen. It's sweet though. It's a sweet perspective.
Oh Lord, y'all, let's move on. Y'all crushing my dreams with Tate. I was hoping.
Where's that? Where's my Tate?
Caleb, you know, we try sometimes.
Yeah, that's so sweet.
Jaden he done armed his new sounds, y'all. So just be aware and be mindful. He got him loaded up. I thought I had some, but he's hawking me. I'm gonna get on it.
It's okay. My sweet perspective. Ain't nobody gonna love nobody. There's no happy ending here. Sorry.
Yeah. Before we get into Tariq and Big Mama, be sure to like if you have not liked this. Yep. Be sure to subscribe if you're not subscribed. Y'all, Tariq and Big Mama's dynamic. This took me on a roller coaster of emotion because Big Mama was hitting that bottle. Do you hear me? She was slapping Yaz. I mean, she was doing the most. She was broke. She was having the baby cook, burning up the kitchen while I said I like my toast lightly toasted, baby. I don't like my bacon burnt. It's crispy. Okay. She don't remember when Tariq stayed the night. I mean, she was out of sorts. Okay. A drunk. And so Tariq, being a loving brother, doing his big one, doing what he needs to do, said, I need to get my sister away from you, Granny, by any means necessary. By any means necessary. Was that betrayal, Jay? Or was that Tariq being a good brother? Talk to me about Big Mama and Tariq. Tell me about it.
All right, look. She was quiet at first. And I liked her at first. You know what I'm saying? She was quiet. When they start showing her hitting the bottle, showing her just really acting out, I was very disappointed because I thought she would be the big mama that we all needed. You know what I'm saying? Like holding down the family, holding down the kids. You know what I mean? I didn't think she was going to go left the way that she did. And when she did, I was like, what the hell? You putting hands on Yaz? What are you doing? You taking her money to go buy some booze? What are you doing? Like, who wrote this? Why are you doing this to Big Mama, man? She was the only hope for the St. Patrick family, man. Like, everybody's just messed up in this thing, man. I'm just so disappointed. But the sad part was about how Tariq had to go to bat for Yaz and put Big Mama into rehab because of her problem. You know what I'm saying? It was sad to watch, man. It's like, how you gonna go against your own grandmother? You know what I mean? Like, and it was for the sake of Yaz, you know what I'm saying? For her safety and everything else like that. But still, man, it was whoever wrote this, man, it was hard to watch. I'll just say it like that. It was real hard to watch. You know what I mean? Real hard.
Yeah. And we can dive into Big Mama a little bit, right? So we know her history. She liked the life that James St. Patrick afforded her and her daughter. She liked the fringe benefits. She liked that life, I think, having the access to resources. And, she was kind of one of them mamas that will encourage a daughter to stay in a situation as long as that situation was beneficial. You know what I'm saying? So we have to kind of remember that as it goes. And then I won't say that tarnished her love for Tasha, but it did make me look at Big Mama sideways, even back in the original Power days. So now seeing this and seeing the way she devolved, again, her daughter's ripped away from her. She's already lost one granddaughter. You know what I mean? It you know, I feel Tariq. Tariq did what needed to be done. All about my siblings. If I had been of age in certain situations would have happened, let's go to court. He enlisted the help of Elvin. We all know. Gets custody and then, you know.
Cosby Show.
All heck broke loose. But even in this, Tariq was respectful to Big Mama. What y'all think in the chat?
He was. It was just sad to watch, man. You know.
Yeah.
It was traumatic. She went through a lot. I get it. She went through a lot. You know what I mean? That's because of, you know, James and this whole life, man. But still, like, don't put hands on Yaz. Come on, man. Don't put hands on Yaz. Yeah.
It's okay, Ash. Jay is just extra. He been hurt or something. I still believe in love.
Yeah, whatever. Get out of here, EJ.
Toxic love.
You watch Power, you know what it is. Come on, stop playing.
I wish Debbie Morgan was on as a regular character. Dope actress. Yes, Eve. Let's go back to Eve's Bayou, honey. She's gonna give every single time. Amazing talent. Caleb says Estelle is my least favorite character that's not a villain. Estelle used to clown Tasha, especially when she smacked her.
She sure did. Yeah.
Oh, Critical Thinker says Tariq may be mature enough to understand, but not forgive Big Mama. So you think he could be harboring resentment? Big Mama on that big Patron. Listen, on the camera. Oh, Lord. Big Mama ain't afraid to call him out on his ish at the cemetery. Debbie Morgan is still beautiful, though. Listen, giving. Yes, beautiful, beautiful. Big Mama was stressed out. Her daughter in jail, her grandson want to be a kingpin. Big Mama say they doing too much. Nah, I think Tariq did what he needed to do. I agree, EJ. Listen, all about mine. We gonna do what need to be done if they're in danger. Tariq snitched on his own grandma, as he should have.
He did.
It wasn't safe for Yaz, and Yaz didn't deserve that. Yaz didn't need to be flinching and balling up and stuff.
That's messed up. Sad to watch. Sad to watch.
She said, Tariq James St. Patrick. Big Mama, like Rock's mom, you have to pay for parenting.
For real.
Rock Mama said, you got something for me.
Crazy.
You want me to look out for my own son? I need you to run me some bills, some big bills. Big Mama and Tommy's mom should have been rolling together. Lord. Please don't give us that scene. Please don't give us that scene in season 4. I don't need to see it.
That's funny.
I wonder if Grandma Estelle and Yaz overheard Tommy saying that Tariq took out James St. Patrick. What y'all think? If Ghost were alive, would he have done the same thing what Tariq did for Yaz?
I believe he would. He would save the kids. Yeah.
Yeah. He's a good man, Savannah. A good man. I actually like Grandma Estelle. Okay. Tariq seemed to chastise Big Mama even when silent the disdain. Yeah. He had to kind of let her know. He was like, Big Mama, it's just until you get some help because she needs
I like your thinking. I like your thinking, critical thinking. I like it. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. She did what she needed to do. Okay, y'all. Let's see what's next. We probably only have a couple more. Yeah. Oh. Monet and Mecca. So he came back. You know what I mean? He came back in the picture. He was rolling by the house like they used to do back in the day. If y'all haven't seen a movie called Say Anything, go watch it. It'll give you some inspiration of maybe where they gleaned their inspiration for the scenes of him driving around, you know, with the loud music playing the songs from back in the day, you know. And you know, she knew what the code was. He said, "Baby, you didn't forget. you forgot our code." She said, "No, I knew it was you. The trash cans and the song, you know, Tender Love or whatever. What Tender Love?
It was Tender Love. Before some D's.
So tender. I could be making that up, but it sounds fitting. And so you know, he snuck his way back in, being a snake, running up to Cain, knowing who Cain was, all in the hopes to see his son, honey, and get back in Monet's cootenanny. What did you think?
Hootenanny. Well,
Yeah,
let's first address him by his proper name. It's Dante. This is Dante, all right? Big D from back in the day, her first love. You know what I'm saying? They got busy back in the day, rocking the bamboo earrings, at least 2 pair. You know what I'm saying? Your man had a flat top. Now he don't got no flat top. He got old. He had to shave it. This was the first love, man. This was the first love. And yeah, they got busy. He shot up the spot. And it just went south, man. It just went south. And it was like, yo, I want that old thing back. I'm back, baby. You know what I'm saying? I'm back. And I know I got a son and I know you lied and all this and that. Like, she was trying to play him, though. She was really trying to play him like, he don't know too much, but he knew everything that was going on. That's what I liked about Mecca. I like Mecca, yo, because Mecca just knew his stuff. Like, in the beginning, I liked Mecca. And then slowly but surely, he just became like a real simp type dude. And then his own girl took him out. And I just hated the fact that they wasted this character. You know what I'm saying? But their relationship, though, was, again, we don't have to say toxic because all of these relationships are toxic. It was lies at first. He knew the truth. And it was a sad ending. It was a real sad ending. You know what I mean? It was a sad ending. You know what I'm saying? Because he was like, I want to take you all over the world. I put the kids in the will. You know what I'm saying? I'm setting them up. He was ready to take her and the kids away from Lorenzo. He was ready. But he's a global snitch.
Yeah, I'm saying, what kind of life does a snitch have, and what can he really offer? And then finding out that he had Noma in the rafters. What were his true intentions, Jay?
And then we found out he wasn't even supposed to be in the U.S. Like, he was banned, right? Something like that. He wasn't supposed to be in the U.S. So he came back specifically for her. You know what I'm saying? He broke whatever, policies and everything else like that to get to her and to get his son and to get up out of it. So yeah, man, he was definitely the global snitch. And I wish they didn't take him out, man. I wanted to see more on Mecca. I liked his character, his menacing character. I did. What would that life? They would have been on the run all the time. They would have been on the run. You know what I'm saying? So, man, yeah. I liked him. I liked him as a character. Yeah.
I think what opened the door to the cat in this situation, right, was the fact that she was kind of in a place, if we remember when he entered, she was in this place where it was like, I'm missing those things that maybe couples and married folks get to do. I get conjugals with Lorenzo, but we in this little trailer off the back of the Pinta, we get it in real quick. I gotta pack up my bag. I'm using my good La Perla lingerie. You know what I'm saying? In the little conjugal house. And so that's not it. And so when he came, baby, with the 24 long stem roses, and let me take you to this private dinner. Let me fly you in the helicopter. Okay, baby. Let me
talk about it.
That was a free ticket. That was a free ticket. Okay. And entry into the cat. Now, do I think Mecca loved him? No. It wasn't about love. It was about, he's right here, right now, in this moment. And Lorenzo locked up. That's what I think it was. What y'all think in the comments? Let me know.
It was that. And also it was another option to get out of the game and get from under Lorenzo, because she wasn't feeling none of that. I feel she was done with the whole, I'm going to do whatever my husband want me to do. I think she wanted that fantasy with Mecca. I think it was until she found out the truth. You know what I mean? She was about to fall for the whole thing. For real.
Because baby, when Noma said, what was the ring for? What did he want? What was going on? She said, did you love him? And they was like, girl, nah. I don't want that. You want the ring back? Here you go. I don't want him.
Yeah,
okay, let's see what the people saying. He just says, okay. Monet and Mecca, dang shame. Light skin, bald head.
Yep.
She got a type, honey. They was going to go with it. Tariq is definitely going to resent Big Mama for making it harder. Okay. Yeah. James, yeah. Monet protected Cain from Mecca. But I don't think the thing about what was interesting, I think, about Mecca's dynamic with Cain is that he probably poured more into Kane than either of his parents did in terms of teaching him something, teaching him how to move, how to kind of think ahead, in what I think an empire could look like. I'll give that up to Mecca. I don't
It
think
was
he would have
all
hurt.
yeah, it was all ulterior motives though.
Of
Because
course, everyone's got a motive.
eventually it would have came down to, oh well, I'm Mecca and I've been mentoring your son, so we might as well put this family together. You know what I mean? So it was
Yeah, it was. But it don't change the impact, I think, in Kane feeling
yeah,
special.
yeah.
But to answer that, DeMarcus, I don't think. Do you think Mecca would have taken Kane out? I don't think he would have, just because of Monet. I don't think he would have gotten to that point. Do you think so?
If Kane found out that he was a global snitch and found out more than he needed to know, yeah, Mecca would have took Kane out. Yeah. Mecca would have took anybody out. That's threatening
was a
his
song.
livelihood.
Can you stand the rain?
It was that. Thank you.
Child, I'm saying
Have you
tender
seen
love.
Force MDs?
Well, it sounds similar in my mind. Okay.
It's all
Mecca
good.
was so cringe and simping hard. For him to be notorious and have such a big name, he went out bad. He went down real bad.
He sure did.
I wish Mecca wasn't a snitch. I like Mecca.
Yeah, me too, man.
They got him way too soon, Latoya
Thank you,
said.
Latoya. I feel the same.
He was a federal informant. He had to go.
Yeah, they go.
Okay, TP. They were a little like Ashtray and Dashiki taking in all the kids for Kitty. You know what? Mecca has a certain type too. Okay, yeah, he liked the yeah. EJ says storms may come. Some kids miss Poppy. Listen.
Yeah, it's true.
Mecca should have been in the OG power. I would love to see Ghost and Mecca go at it.
What if we see him in the Origin show?
Connection, right? They had the connection because when
Go ahead.
Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say, and what if we see a young Mecca in the Origins? I think that would be dope. Yeah,
because we got the connection, right? Because he was like, Lobos was gonna come after him, and he thanked Tariq because he said, "Your dad took care of that problem for me, buddy."
Yeah.
Thank you. You mean Mecca, aka Dante Spears, aka GOAT of global snitching?
That's right.
Crazy. He was so ready to adopt some grown kids and buy their affection and approval with lavish gifts and money. Them kids don't know you. Yeah. Yeah, I think he was her one true love. I don't know if Monet loved anybody ever. Maybe.
I think she did back in the day.
Maybe it's all possible. Can you stand the rainbow? Okay, gotcha. Now he offered her a fantasy life. She was pulling for the Zeke's basketball career that fell apart because of Diana. She was probably thinking things were too good to be true, and he was hiding something. Yeah,
man, pretty good. You on it, man?
Take that.
How was he going to run away with Monet when he was engaged to Noma? That was the question, and we see Noma's reach.
Maybe he was on the run for Noma too. He was like, I'm out of here.
Yeah. If Mecca wasn't a snitch, I would have been here for it. Okay. Does nobody care about no younger Mecca? I don't. I could go without them. Okay. Let's see. I know we only got a couple more, y'all. Let's see. I think we might only have one more. Oh no, that was it.
That was it,
y'all. That was it.
Right.
Oh my God.
We made it through. Oh my God.
We made it. We made it. We made it. We made it. Okay, y'all. Well, we've been before y'all a long time, almost an hour and a half. This would have been like a 3-hour live if we had done this all together.
Yeah.
Lord have mercy. Jay, let the people know what's going on.
Salute to the fam. Thank you for rocking with us, fam. We got a lot going on, a lot coming. Just dropped that Monet video, so make sure you check it out. Monet's big reveal. Thanks for running the numbers up. What we got going on? We got the shot coming this Saturday. Yeah. We got the shot coming this Saturday. Look out for that. We got some more character breakdown videos. Also gonna do the video. It's supposed to be a Power Summer coming up. I don't know if y'all saw that video. It's supposed to be some awards and all of this and that. And of course, Ghost is definitely coming back now. I mean, it's already confirmed. He's coming back. So get ready for that because I'm going to do a breakdown of that video as well. And then we're going to be getting ready for Power, man. We're really going to be going in deep with Power. And then we're going to do final predictions on Monday for The Shy and final predictions for Power. So look out for that and more content Thank you for your subscribing. Thank you for your support. Thank you. Y'all my dogs. Keep it going. All right, back to you.
Thank y'all for stopping by. We appreciate y'all for being so live in the chat. We would not be able to do this without you, so we appreciate you. As always, please be sure to hit that notification bell, honey, so you know everything that's coming out. Tomorrow, my Under the Bridge review will be up, and I am hosting the Shy, y'all, on Saturday. So make sure that you come through to discuss the next episode. And Jay let y'all know the rest. I post 3 times a week, honey. And there's something for everybody. So just come on through. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for stopping by. We love y'all for real. You know what I mean? We do. Yeah, and that's it. And we'll see y'all in the next video.
High crime rates in these $1 million houses. Seen a judge make grown men cry like they childish. Only way is up, we just trying to keep a balance. Bad was saving money, so we often borrow dollars. Looking up at school, cause being bad was hella cool. Sunday morning going to church, playing games in the pews. When it's summertime, we at Loma out the pool. Talking to the girl is trying to do what it do. Look, thinking back on my adolescence and count my blessings. Was no love stressing, the family stressing, the money stressing. Infatuated with growing up doing grown. Move out my daddy house and finally give me my own. Being grown is harder than I thought it was. Fucking women for my confidence, that's really all it was. Insecure thoughts, trying to heal it with some lust. Getting high off of women, but at least it wasn't drugs. Growed up and on the better things. I've been looking for some peace like my nigga who was selling them. Slow